This audio is read by Henning Søholm, September 2010. It's called A Teacher's Point of View, reading from a Grundtvig project about education. I'm a teacher. Organic farming is my main subject. Students at my college come from all over Europe. Our mutual language is English. I'm in the process of learning that today I can work, educate and live in whatever European country I choose. I have been participating in the dove program from 2008 to 2010 as a representative of the Organic Agriculture College in Denmark. The project has a core group of 8 persons. 3 come from Poland, 2 from Bulgaria, 2 from Germany, and I'm the representative from Denmark. The basic activity in the program is to visit each other's country and organization. The driving force of the Grundtvig program lies in the short title of the project, Direction Organic, Viechle, Education. I have been a teacher within agriculture, the vocational educational system in Denmark for more than 20 years. From 2008 I have been working at the Organic Agriculture College in Denmark, where I teach at the international education program Organic Farmer. The college is an integrated part of the European Folk High School, Europa High School, and as such rooted deeply in the Danish Folk High School tradition, which is one of the cornerstones of interest in this dove project. During the project period, I have learned that my knowledge of participant countries, Germany, Poland and Bulgaria, was quite limited. The new knowledge I acquired during the project period has specifically changed my view of these countries. I have also seen, tasted and touched part of Europe I simply did not know. As a gift, I had come to know a group of enthusiastic and wonderful Europeans. In an almost insensible process, my European context has changed substantially. I'm left with a feeling of astonishment, admiration, respect and joy of the social, cultural, learning insight I have been given during the project period. And what have I learned? Well, to say it short, my European map has more colors now. Especially the area I used to think was Eastern Europe, but might be the central part of Europe, has been painted. Our circumstances as Europeans are different, historically, cultural and economic. A young Canadian backpacker whom I met in the train from Krakow to Warsaw made me remember that Europe's wealth in architecture, art, culture and language is outstanding and unique. This young Canadian woman had dedicated 7 weeks to European learning by traveling from one European city to the next. The message I learned from her reminds me that we have to understand before we can be understood. And in terms of humans, the fastest way is the slow way. And we have spent time. The dove project had taken more than 2 years, with meetings in Denmark, Poland, Bulgaria and Germany, supplemented by positive side activities as study visit in Poland and student tour to Biofach in Nuremberg and to Italy in the same period. I believe that at least 1,000 people have been affected by all these activities during the period. A lot of time has been spent. Mutual understanding has increased significantly. As a direct effect, we have increased the possibility of future understanding, and this might be the most significant single result of the dove project. We often focus on differences, but as Europeans we have so much in common, a long history and old and rich culture. Accept and understanding is the key to networking and learning in a social system that might be our best resource in order to solve future local and global challenges. The project has helped us reinvent the dual system in Denmark. and the richness of the learning approach in our traditional folk high school. From the new European countries, we have been reminded of the dynamic of cross-sector and cross-border learning. Farming working with learning for school children, artists using acting in combination with organic farming as a cultural learning tool, universities working together with farmers and NGO to learn and to develop. Furthermore, we have experienced the learning potential in European network. The dove project structure is the 4 meetings in Denmark, Poland, Bulgaria and Germany. Between the meetings, other activities as mentioned before has taken place. To them should be added the Good Harvest meeting in 2009 and 2010, where almost 250 farmers participated in each meeting. Polish organic farmers. The first meeting took place in Denmark and was the kick-off meeting. Here, the good relationship was confirmed and a plan was drafted. And we focused on the learning from vocational education in Denmark with a dual system and the folk high school approach. The second meeting took place in Poland at Siano, 150 kilometers west of Warsaw. Siano is the project manager of dove. The organization is led by Peter and Eva, who has devoted a lot of their time and life to organic farming and the rural development in their area. One of the learning activities that take place on their farm is a one-day visit and learning about organic farming, where children comes as far away as Warsaw. The Siano group has a strong local network and a good contact with local schools as well. They are front runners in local, national and European organic thinking and NGO networking within sustainable thinking and development. Among the participants of the networks are farmers and well-educated artists and teachers at universities. One of those who we specifically met was Dorota Lepkowski at her farm, where she teaches art and history through organic farming and try to connect the cultural inheritance of the society in an organic context. The third meeting took place in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a southern exotic country seen from an East European point of view. To increase living standard, more than 10% of the Bulgarians works in Western Europe, a lot in Germany. The education system needs resources to improve facilities, for instance, research in organic farming. Plovdiv is close to the Mediterranean and to Turkey. The old Roman influence is still visible here. There are big areas of wonderful nature and where a lot of honey are produced. Among the visits in Bulgaria was a biodynamic vegetable producer, a rose oil producer, and of course a visit at the university in Plovdiv where a lot of wine are produced. The vegetation is to some extent similar to what you can find in Spain. The agricultural university has an Erasmus program, and one of the students from Poland participated in the Bulgarian group at the meetings at the university. The fourth meeting took place in Nuremberg at the time and place of Biofag near Nuremberg. Most of the participants in the dove meeting spent one or several days at the Biofag mess. The meeting took place in a small guest house in a village north of Nuremberg, Gasthof Pension Thiem. From here we went to visit interesting organic farmers with direct sales and some with education activities as well. We also had a chance to visit organic supermarkets in Bamberg. The Bioland farm called Lips in Bamberg have education on their farm, and they have a shop as well. The next meeting was at the family Weiss in Königsfeld. They are Naturland producers. They have a production of meat, sausages and bread, and they grow plants at approximately 100 hectares. The last visit was at Munich Hofwelden, who is a biodynamic farm, a big farm for disabled persons with different activities and processing. At the farm they have a bakery and a dairy and a local sale of cheese. The production and sale is a part of the activity and learning. It is noteworthy that the German reputation of care and quality are characteristic also of the Naturland organization, and even of the way the organic farmers organize and work together. We have learned from the German appetite for working international. We have seen from a consumer point of view that the market for organic products are among the most developed in Europe. From a farmer's point of view, we have seen that the southern part of Germany seems to have a structure of farm production far more stable than here in Denmark.